This video is filmed in front of a live studio audience and brought to you by Orange Juice. I'm just kidding, it's video recorded in my bedroom and I'm just drinking orange juice because I was thirsty. So last time we played this game, we left off on like day 3, I think. And I remember we got some recipes. I think it said that I needed to go to the extra on the main menu. Wasn't options, so it had to be extras. What if I click on cabbage? With so many cabbage dishes here, how could cabbage not be the leader of the Chompettes? Okay. Fun fact, cabbage has been cultivated for more than 6,000 years. Wow, okay. So we met Onion. He'll make you cry, but also smile. That's funny. So I guess if we scroll down, roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. That was the one that Cabbage gave to us when we went into the kitchen. Alright, so we actually got a pretty good looking recipe. What was this one? Oh, this is the Lebanese style tabbouleh, which is vegan, which actually looks really good. I'd love to try some of these. It looks like the only one that we've got so far. Yeah, we have nothing else in this. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the main menu. We're gonna load the game that we had saved, and we're gonna go back to day 3. Gregor is greeting everyone. Good morning, everyone. So, from what I recall, Karen was a Karen. Didn't like her. The Itali guy is kind of the smart dude of the group. Maria is Maria, I guess. I don't know how else to describe her. Okay. Yes, Maria. Yeah. She does not look like she slept well. I'm sorry. She's ticked. Again, Gregor. Hey, I tell you, Pikachu. Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. You heard the man, not today. Sorry. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Guy's got a point. I mean, you should really listen. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it'll flood? Don't look so afraid, Maria. Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You right, Gregor. You're losing it, Gregor. You know what, Karen? Don't make me call you Maria. He's not losing it. He's actually being a little bit more sensible than you are. All you apparently want to do is just sleep. So, stop being a Karen, Karen. Karen! There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Anatoly, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of eligible? Why am I going to say eligible and edible at the same time? There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes, and I'll plot our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. He's not that little, but sure. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Maria and Karen are still hanging around. Tutorial. Unfortunately, in life, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. I think I learned that the last time when I spoke to Karen, and apparently she remembered that I just said I like to cook. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Karen or Maria? Or is that pronounced Mariah? I don't know, I'm just calling her Maria. Karen is a Karen, and I don't like Karens very much. You know what I mean? Maybe I should talk to Maria. Karen, Maria. Maria. Maria is paging through some of the books on the bookshelf. You walk over to her. There are some great books here. Which one is your favorite? The romantic one, the crafting one, the scary one. Oh, I was always a sucker for romance novels. The romantic one. Oh, yeah? I read a few random pages. Seems pretty melodramatic. Why is everyone crying all the time? Well, that wasn't the kind of romance novels I read, but I mean, it happens in some of them. They don't cry all the time. You shrug. Maybe the ending redeems it, but from what I've read, this book is hot garbage. Really? Why you gotta insult the books I like? I didn't insult the books you like. Sorry. Maria looks pretty disappointed in your answer. Well, she's judgy. Maybe I should have gone to talk to Karen. Maria's pretty judgy. There are definitely some better books you could be reading. I'll give you my list of recommendations later. You hear a cheer from the other room. Sounds like the two are wrapping up their meeting. And Maria is a little bit judgmental. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Really? Hey! Can you cook something while we're out? I give them a nod. Yes, I can. I can do that. Thank you. Alright, everyone. We have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. But, Gregor, why were you blushing? The group leaves determined as ever, but why was Gregor blushing? You have the cabin all to yourself, but that does not answer my question. What is that? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. I just asked that, too. Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? What radio? I don't see a radio. You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked. Oh, it's on the ground. That's why I can't see it. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything I've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. I got the strange radio. Before I cook dinner, what should I check out? Okay, so last time I think we inspected the kitchen. I definitely know we did not go into the basement because that seemed like the creepiest idea. Look around the bathroom, check out the bedroom. You know what? YOLO, we're going into the basement. Shush, all of you, shush. We're going in the basement. Your imagination runs wild staring at the basement door. Oh yeah, with that kind of door, I can see how my imagination would run wild. Yeah, that's not hard to believe. That's not a lie. We gonna go down? You try opening and closing the deadbolt, just in case. You mill around until the others return. Why didn't I just go into the basement? Mariah's back early today. And she looks absolutely horrified. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. Anatoly found some berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers, and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in my inventory. How am I? Really? You do better, Mariah, whatever your name is. You do better, okay? You so worried about it? You do better. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? Sure. Thank you. Why, what's it, the sinister smirk? Okay, I don't appreciate this face. You've done such a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Don't eat me, Maria, okay? Don't eat me. I am not on the menu. Is Maria blushing a little bit? I don't know. I honestly cannot tell. Tee-hee-hee. Exclamation point. Maria will remember that. Remember what? That I thought she was blushing, or that I said I'd cook with less? I don't know exactly what they're saying she'll remember. Oh, my relationship with Mariah is a little stronger. Cool. Maybe you could teach me to cook sometime? Sure. Looking forward to it. I don't know if I am. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment. Let me guess, Karen. The others burst into the cabin. Okay, so it's all of them. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? I shake my head sadly. I'm sorry. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Seriously, Gregor, why were you blushing earlier when you were in a room alone with Anatoly? Is there something you want to tell us? Because if so, that would be totally cool. I'd be up for that. I would ship you. I'm just saying. I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eek. You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome! You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You could even see snow on the tips of the mountains. Somebody's stomach just growled. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. I don't know if I'd say dying calf, but yeah, somebody's stomach growled. You look from person to person, trying to determine who it was. And there it is again. It was definitely Maria, or Mariah. Again, I don't know which one it is. Mariah! I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Yeah! Guilty! Maria looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. Except for me. I didn't laugh. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Hey, look, the little Pikachu lookalike is all gun-ho. Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Maria's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Correct. Yeah, I was going to guess that. No, you weren't. Because you didn't. So, what's on the menu tonight, Chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. That actually looks pretty nice. I like that. Looks like some good jam. I cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor! Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. yeah, thank you. Sorry, that's okay. I mean, Maria here is the one that wanted me to cook with less, so that's why you didn't get much tonight. So, don't blame me. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. You know what, Maria, whatever your name is, you're the one that told me to cook with less. What did you expect? Mariah! Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal. But he got the job done, yeah. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Sure, not a problem. I really didn't do anything today. You go to bed wishing you had more. Well, it's just bread and jam. You have a strange dream. How strange are we talking about? So, really, something is riding on your back. What am I, a horse now? And it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you're exhausted all other options. Oh, you've exhausted all other options, huh? You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters. Okay, so I'm trying to get it off by drowning it. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's still no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils, so I am the one drowning. Is it drowning with me? After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes. But you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. Whoa, what was that? Okay. Creepy. I like it. Why is Gregor's the face? Okay, wake up! Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep. Okay, I'm awake now. What you want, Greg? Oh, I was making strange noises in my sleep. I'm sorry, Gregor. You are the one that looks the creepiest. Karen might be a Karen, but you have the creepiest looking face. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Ugh. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed. Okay. Except for me. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Exclamation point. Karen's snoring is louder than a sawmill. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Who's in a hurry to get outside? Anatoly sounds petrified. What's wrong with Anatoly? Oh, I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by flood waters. Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today. Seriously, why does she have the creepiest looking face? Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow? Exclamation mark. You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karen. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. Ugh. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Knock it off, you two. Alright, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. Why 27%? Why that random number? Is there a reason for that random number? 27%. Why? Based on what? That's what I just asked. Thank you, Karen. I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Really? And you wanted to say the book that I liked was garbage? I don't like you. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? I couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. That bookshelf has some great books on artists and crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of, and I'm not even going to pay attention to anything she just said. Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. Oh, okay, well in that case, I'm not going to listen. It's similar to 欢迎来欣赏广东. You might as well be speaking Chinese, which I don't understand. So the first thing you need to understand, again, seems like she's just speaking Chinese to me, which is a language I don't understand. Minutes of explanation feel like hours. You are not kidding. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. I bet he actually understands what she's saying because he's intelligent. Me, not as much. So intently, he hasn't blinked yet. How are you able to keep your eyes open that long without blinking? You can see his eyes drying up. Yeah, I bet. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. Anatoly, blink. Just blink. You're not going to miss anything. Just blink. This is brutal to watch. It really is. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. Oh, it's about time. She ends with a bow. Nobody is applauding you. Don't bow. You don't deserve to bow. Nobody's applauding. Exactly. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. No, she was just downright boring. And doesn't dumb it down, so nobody pays attention. Not a tough crowd. She just doesn't know how to be a crowd pleaser, so her fault. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. It really wasn't, dude. You just like her. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. Anatoly turns to you. Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. Again, she looks absolutely horrified. I have a bad feeling about her. I don't trust her. I mean, she might be a Karen, but I don't trust her. I believe in you. Thank you, Gregor. Me too. Thanks, Karen. Maybe you're not so much Karen. Maybe you're the Karen. It looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. my jam. My jam's good. Everyone laughs except for you. Well, he kind of insulted my jam. I feel bad. I liked my jam. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. Well, I'ma die. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Probably going to go die, because I'ma die. You get out some crusty bread and get to work on making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes, because they only made me question my sanity just a little bit. Hello, you're so cute. I never get tired of that. I get the feeling that you guys are also going to get creepy somewhere down the line, so let's see how that goes. Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. I can only imagine what would happen if they did know about you. That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. Don't worry, I won't tell them, Onion. Potato. I think potato's actually my favorite Chompette. Red. Are your plans going awry? Oh my god, more food puns. Oh, why did that sound so malevolent when he looks so cute? So like, ha ha ha, and he's just so adorable. It doesn't mash. Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast. Okay, that was a good one. I liked it. Oh my god, the laughter though. Oh my god, I love you, bread. That one's been done to death. I liked it. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no. Raspberry, milk, shake! Oh my god! Okay, that one was pretty good. I liked it. You let out an audible groan. Actually, that's a lie. I let out an audible laugh because I thought that was freaking hilarious. It's time for a sip of my drink. I'm just going to take a sip. I can't not laugh every time Red laughs. His voice is funny. Did Cornbread teach you that one? Nope. Wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. It was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. So it was not a day wasted, but a day well used, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette Comedy Competition this year. Raspberry! Aww, of course. Not while I'm here. I won't choke on stage this year. You're all adorable. Isn't that every year, Bread? Potato, I love you too. We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Jump and stick together through thick and thin. Raspberry! Rain or shine. You guys are adorable. Feast and famine. And Potato just stays quiet. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. I think Potato is there truly against his will because I don't think he really wanted to say that line. That's right. Trumpets, move out. I'm sorry, Potato. The Trumpets somehow managed to close the drawer all themselves. How? They have no arms. They have no legs. How did they do that? You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. I mean, I got nothing else to feed everybody, so, crusty bread and jam it is. Karen interrupts you as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Shush. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left and the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Creepy. Karen is right. What the hell is the matter with you? Sorry. You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I am a scientist. Sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave the floodwaters. Oh, we can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their pieces like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. Oh my god, Gregor. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. You guys left Ukraine? When exactly did this story take place? Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it a chance. Anatoly, where are you getting that information from? Well, one of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here. You're illiterate, so that definitely is a lie. I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious. He pretends to read those books because he wants us to think that he's smart. But I can tell he's just staring at the page, faking it. What do you think? What do I think? Crap. Anatoly doesn't know his weather conditions from a hole in the ground. Karen is correct. Anatoly can read. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I mean, I don't want to be a douche. I honestly don't know if he can read. He could just be staring at the page and faking it, but he could also actually know how to read. Does he turn the pages? Okay, this is my question. Did he turn the pages? Like, were his eyes actually scanning, going down line by line? And did he actually turn the page? Or was it still the same page and he just stared at it like 20 minutes? Because if he turns the page and his eyes are scrolling, that means he can read. They don't tell me that. So I don't know. And it's a 50-50 shot that I screw things over. I'm a die anyway, so you know what? I'm not going to be a douche going down. Anatoly can read. I saw it with my own eyes. You must be going blind then. Thanks. I don't know why Karen would make something up like that about me. You aren't fooling anyone, Anatoly. Karen has stormed off. Thanks for backing me up. Nope, no problem. Oh, yay! My relationship's stronger. I mean, if I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna be a douche about it. I want to go down being the nice person that I am. Because this is me. I am not a douche. I mean, I can make douchey jokes and everything, but I'm not a douche, you know. So, yeah. Good to have someone so positive around. Thank you. Anatoly looks relieved. Do you think he'll remember that? Well, that'd be cool. I guess let's call it a day. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Alright. So everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas, respectfully. 10 minutes later. Hey. Karen likes to find somebody's weakness and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're very sweet to do that. Aw, thanks, Anatoly. Anatoly looks at you with a look of admiration. Are you sure that's admiration and he's not trying to flirt? Because that looks like a flirty face. But sure, look of admiration. See you tomorrow. Anatoly looks like he's blushing as he walks. See? What'd I say? Look of admiration or look of trying to flirt with me? Well, I mean, just because he's blushing doesn't necessarily mean he was trying to flirt. He could just be shy or embarrassed. You're definitely sure Anatoly will remember that. Awesome. Oh, I got another heart with them. That's cool. Oh, yeah. That's my jam. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to bed very hungry. Well, yeah. I mean, it's to be expected, but everything will be okay. It's gonna be good. Oh, no nightmare this time? Okay. I mean, that was a little creepy, but okay, no nightmare. It's fine. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. Why does everyone else wake up? And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa! Incredible! Impressive. Why are you all suddenly so happy? We're stuck in a cabin around floodwaters, and y'all were just pissed off the night before, so what happened? Yawn. I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. Well, Karen's not happy about that. No! And she's freaking out. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do I want to speak to? Chat with Gregor, talk with Mariah, converse with Anatoly, or speak with Karen. I don't know. I mean, I want to converse with Anatoly because it seems like we've gotten closer. I mean, I got 2 hearts with Anatoly. I think I got 1 with Mariah and 1 with Gregor, and I don't have any with Karen. Maybe I should speak with Karen since I don't have any hearts with her. Basically meaning that she and I do not have a relationship at all. But I totally didn't believe her when she said that Anatoly couldn't read, so... I mean, that she probably remembers that. I don't know, but, well, you know what? This is, a little bit of a tough choice. Gregor, Mariah, Anatoly. I remember seeing pictures of a creepy Karen. So I really do kind of want to speak with Karen. So we'll go with Karen this time. Well, she looks pretty. How long is that going to last? Looks like she's just slicing away at a block of wood. Hey. Can I let you in on a secret? Sure. I've actually enjoyed your cooking so far. Aw, that's nice. The others expect me to be rude and mean. So I have to keep that reputation up, right? Can't have anyone thinking I'm soft. You're not sure where this is coming from. I mean, I don't think you have to keep up the act. I mean, you're allowed to be soft. There's nothing wrong with that. Promise me you'll give me some cooking lessons soon. Okay? Aw, she's actually cute when she blushes. I actually think I kind of like Karen. She's not ready yet, but you nod politely. Yes. Thank you. You're definitely sure Karen will remember that. Huh? I kinda start to like Karen a little bit. She's not that bad. I mean, she definitely looks cute when she blushes. Oh, yay, I got a heart with Karen. Huh? Maybe she's not that bad, and I kind of judged her a little too quickly. But I mean, when it starts off, she really is kind of a Karen, so you just gotta get to know them. So I guess, lesson learned. Don't judge them immediately. You leave Karen by herself. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be almost to the end of this nightmare. It's not. I mean, he makes it sound like it is incredibly, horrendously bad. I get that we're stuck in a cabin and there's floodwaters all around, but it's not that much of a nightmare. I mean, you can survive. Just have to be careful. Gregor is silent. I'm so hungry. Me too. I am too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. I mean, I can go a day without eating. I've done it before, so I mean, yeah, you get a little hungry, but I mean, if you have to in order to save your rations, I mean, you do what you have to in order to survive with your rations that you have, right? Well, that's probably my stomach that time. You go to bed with a growling stomach. Yep, that was my stomach. Bunch of dots. Bunch more dots. Oh, I have a strange dream. Okay. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the... What? I keep telling him to lie down on the tray? But he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. What do I do? Oh, I do it. Okay. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. Okay. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage. And he pushes you into the oven. What am I? The Hansel and Gretel witch? Why are you pushing me into the oven? As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Whoa! Okay. Was that Anatoly? That kind of looked like Anatoly from the, instantaneous flash of it that I saw. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms, and legs. Mariah looks petrified. That's not unusual for her. I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. This storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. Aw, poor Karen. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregor looks like a little gaunt. I got a good look out the window. And couldn't see anything due to the rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? How would I know? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually if it hasn't already drowned, and, you know. Mariah and Anatoly go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? We'll have to ride out the storm. Mariah looks at me. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at me. It'll clear up in no time, Mr. Ever Optimistic. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. What area? You can tell Gregor's putting on a fake optimism and Mariah is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? I really don't want to get involved with Mariah just yet, so I will converse with Gregor. And that is where we're going to go ahead and stop today's episode. Next time, we're going to talk to Gregor and find out what's going on with him. A lot of questions building up, but I'm getting really into it, so it's a lot of fun. So you guys stay awesome, and we'll start this up again later. Bye!